Hi fellas, I hope you're keeping well. Thank you very much for joining me. I've got my above the tie razor to share with you today. This razor was made by Mariah and Matt, who were the owners of the original Above the Tie brand. That brand is now under the umbrella of Blackland Razors, and there is a new Above the Tie razor out, and I will put the link in the description to this video so you can have a look at it. We'll talk more about that as we go along. I've got my rubber set 66.4. It has been soaking for about a good 5 minutes, easily 5 minutes, in a cup of water, and the soap I'm using today is from PAA, and it is their Vector, and camphor, eucalyptus and mint are the scent notes, and it certainly is all of that. I haven't used this for quite a while, so I thought I would use it today. Now, one of my regular viewers and a long-time subscriber, Steve, wrote in, mentioned his routine when he shaves, and I'm trying a little bit of that today. He washes his face, which I have done with my Imperial Leather bar soap, and then he puts on a little bit of moisturiser, which I've done today, and he just lets that sit while he builds a lather and all the rest of it, and goes from there. I tried it in the week, guys, and it worked really well. My skin felt quite amazing. Now, I've been mucking about. This moisturiser has been sat on my face for at least 5 minutes. My face is still very lightly damp, but fantastic. Thank you, Steve, for giving me that tip. So let me know what your routine is. I'm going to take this brush, get some soap on it, and we'll start building a lather. I won't have to do this for very long, but this is a very big ball knot. Do you know what? I'm going to go with that. It smells good. Now, I am, as I've said, I've just been mucking about, so I'm just going to lightly dampen my face and start to put this soap on. Now, even though I broke this brush in, it's only really the third time I've used it, so I suppose it's not really broken in terms of that, you know. And it is a little bit scrubby at the moment, but I'm sure in time it will soften up. It's only really scrubby until I get more water into the knot and into the lather, and then it becomes much better indeed. Thought I'd pick it up just to use it again. I do, as you know, love these restored vintage brushes. Now, this formula I'm using of the Vector is the CK6 formula from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. It's a fairly soft soap, but it is a fantastic soap. Oops. It's a vegan soap, lots of butters. I'm losing some hairs out of this knot. There's one there. There's one on my face somewhere. There it is. Somewhere there. Anyway. How are you doing, guys? I do hope you're well this week. I do hope you're keeping well and feeling well. I've had a double ear infection this week. I've had an infection in each ear. I put some drops in because I thought I might have a build-up of earwax. And after the drops, my ears were itching abominably. And I very gently used a different cotton bud in each ear just to relieve that itching. And guys, I've got a hell of an infection. So my doctor recommended that I never use cotton buds in my ears ever again. And after the earache that I've had for about 5 days, I think I will take that advice. So just be careful, guys. I didn't go deep into my ears, so my eardrum is fine. It was just the actual ear canal itself. Something that's never happened to me before, but there we are. So look after yourselves, guys, whatever you're doing. Oh, itchy nose. I've got a hair up there now. So guys, the razor blade I am using in the above the tie razor is my Helios stainless blade. And this will be its 6th use or 6th shave. And the last shave I had with it, the 5th, had a very good shave indeed. And I thought I would just continue. So this is the SB90, the Windsor Pro. This one has straight bar SB and a blade gap of 0.90 millimeters. So there we are, SB90. Now, the Windsor Pro originally was the one that was made outside of the US by Mariah and Matt at Above the Tie. I think they were trying to reduce costs, and of course, I think I'm right in saying at that time would have been in the middle of COVID, and they went under, but Blackland bought the name and have brought out a rejigged version of the Windsor razor, which is the one made in America. And the new razor is indeed all made in the USA. And it looks fabulous as well. There are 3 different guard plates. One can buy. Mild, regular and heavy. And I've been assured that for my Windsor Pro, that the new guard plate will fit, but the head cap is just slightly different. So there may be some variation in the shave, but This is a razor that I've not brought out for a long time. I've been used to and using the aluminium razors of late, so a little bit different to bring out a stainless steel razor, and this one's a very nice one. It's superbly comfortable for me and provides a very mild shave. I'll be very interested to see how the new above the tie razor, Windsor razor, performs, and I may indeed get myself a different guard plate just to try the new one, but perhaps I don't need to. This is an absolutely fantastic razor for me. And that is a very easy first pass. So got some information written down about the new guard plates. I'll tell you that in a moment, guys. But the new Windsor comes with a choice of two handles in the design of the originals. There is the Atlas handle, which is this one. And I'm just looking to see if it's in my cupboard. I'll show you at the end, guys. But there is a Colossus handle as well, which is a longer handle. And I have another above the tie razor, an original, in the cupboard there. So I will show you the Colossus handle. The mild plate is a 0.25 blade gap. The regular is a 0.58 and the heavy is a 0.91. Now, as I said, the razor has had a rejig, so the heavy with a 0.91 blade gap may not perform like this one at all. The only way to know would be for me to try one, but I would be inclined to choose the mild or the regular blade gap guard plate. Sorry, guys. There we are, plenty of soap on my brush. That whole process I did with shampooing it, putting it in cold water, lathering it up and leaving it overnight. It obviously worked with this brush. I just need to use it now and start splitting some of those hairs and making it a much softer feeling brush. Here we are against the grain now. Is that tight? Yes, it is. You know, this is a terrific razor. It really is. really very nice indeed. Matt and Mariah really did make some fabulous razors. I know they worked very, very hard, and I think it was COVID. And generally increased costs that meant that they couldn't continue. It was such a shame. But it's certainly very nice to see their name continue, their brand continue, under Shane's leadership from Blackland Razors. So there we are, guys, that's my shave. And as I said, that was a 6 shave with that Helios blade, no problem at all. Just drain a drop of water. There we are, I filled up a bit. And, you know, I feel like I could go a few more shaves with that razor. That razor blade, sorry. I've had a very nice shave. Very nice indeed. But I think probably I'll leave it at 6. It's really beautifully comfortable, but I find up to a certain point that it takes a bit less hair off as you go along, and but certainly that hasn't happened today. Maybe I will try it a few more shaves. My skin feels amazing, guys. That putting the moisturiser on and just letting it sit. I don't know if you guys try that or do that as part of your routine, but yeah, I think that might be part of my new routine, because I'll be honest, guys, I struggle to put on moisturiser. I don't like doing it before I go to bed because I get a greasy pillow in bed. I'm never awake enough in the morning to get it together to come and, you know, wash my face and do the moisturiser and all that malarkey. So doing it as part of my shave in the afternoon, absolutely fantastic. Now for the aftershave today, I've got some skin bracer, very nice indeed. I can certainly feel the freshness from the Vector with all that camphor, what's it, camphor, eucalyptus and mint. It is perhaps the perfect soap to be using, Parasso Green or my usual aftershave, but I'm going to go with Skin Bracer. Just a fabulous, fabulous aftershave. And while I'm rubbing this in my face, stay there and I'll get that other above the tie razor. Here we are, guys, I've got it here. This is my above the tie X1. It is a single edge slanted razor, and that is the Colossus handle. So as I say, I will put the link into the new Above the Tie website, and perhaps you'll go and have a look. And there we are, that is my shave, guys. Thank you very much for being a part of it today. And once again, Steve, thanks very much for letting me know your routine. Steve did say he uses witch hazel, which I don't use after his shave. I did try it once. It gave me very hard little red spots. So something about the witch hazel didn't agree with me, which is very strange when you consider that most aftershaves have witch hazel in them. And I don't seem to have a problem with that. I don't know what that was, but there we go. Take care, guys. Thanks again. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.